you aren't here yet, it's okay. We're just kind of, I'm getting it together. I've been doing a little bit of meditating on your energy and messages, just pulling cards on messages coming in. So I'll just wait for some people to come in the chat and just still kind of do my thing, pull some cards. I wanted to get on and do $10 mini readings. So this is just kind of like more than one question, just a mini reading. We're going to pull more than one card because I've kind of been doing that anyway. So, and then just a general message right now in regards to this week, this upcoming week, this upcoming weekend. Let's see. Hey Zenwin, much love. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to get a chat in, connect with everybody, the collective, get some messages out. I'm also doing $10 mini readings today. We're up and at it early. All right, so Scorpio, whoever, right? Whoever. This is kind of like an all signs thing. Hello, hello. There is regret. There's something coming to light in a situation, the energy that I was getting for you guys before I started this reading, where, you know, whether it's you or somebody connected to you, it's something being illuminated, somebody feeling like regretful, remorseful, wanting to or wishing they had handled a situation maybe differently, you or somebody you're connected with. Sorry. I did pull these two cards out, the Moon card actually and the Five of Cups. I didn't pull them out, they just kind of fell out. So Scorpio, I feel like also I wrote down a couple messages. Someone has been partying too much, whether it's you or somebody you're connected to. There could be some type of a toxic situation going on, karmic situation going on. Maybe there's regret to this or something coming out in regards to this energy. Some of you might be wanting to or needing to in regards to a situation. This might have to do with work, finances. I was also kind of getting the energy of feeling like maybe you need to kind of set differences aside for a common goal in regards to something. There's also regret connected to like wanting to have power in a situation. I don't feel like this is you. I feel like it's someone else. There could be somebody that has like some type of control issue or power issue, or just, you know, really kind of get some type of thrill off of having some type of power. It could even be over a person, you know, and their energy, but that was also coming through before I started your reading. Now what's crazy is I pulled two of these cards, which are basically just an oracle deck that I have that are animals. And so I pulled these two cards, then I put the deck away, and then I was like, let me try it again, and I got the same two cards. So for me, that's confirmation. Again, there's something here where you're going to have to recognize similarities in a situation and kind of cultivate some type of empathy in regards to something maybe that maybe this has to do with something that's triggering. Hyenas can be obnoxious and triggering, right? So, you know, maybe there's something here. If something triggers you, maybe look into why, whatever this might be this week. But reflect on your current position with the beetle. And this is the dung beetle, which I don't like. I don't like that it's the dung beetle coming out, because it's literally a piece of shit right there. Crap. Excuse me, YouTube. We're having to be careful, right? YouTube's super sensitive right now about what we say, but the dung beetle could be even like reflecting on your current position and not feeling good about it, right? Feeling like, all right, this sucks. I feel like a piece of crap, right? Or I feel like whatever this is, it's not a good feeling, and reflecting on it. So I'm kind of interested to see what we get into. That's like just the few quick messages that I did get before I started the reading. I kind of did like a mini reading, but you know, instead of getting into all that, I prefer to actually pull cards with you guys. So if you're just showing up, hello. Thanks for showing up. Say something, drop a like, a subscribe, help the channel grow. I'm doing $10 mini readings. That information, my Cash App and Venmo should be in the description box below if you're interested. Yeah, and just put your questions in the chat. Other than that, I'm going to start just a collective energy check-in reading. The vibes have been interesting already through this Venus retrograde. I feel like there's been a lot of back and forth, even like reading through my little astrology magazine and horoscope magazine. That's basically what it's saying. It's kind of like this, it's almost like this bipolar energy what I'm getting, but a lot of back and forth with, you know, I love you one minute, I hate you the next minute, or I'm kind of like indecisive. I don't know which way I want to go here, right? But I feel like Scorpios, we don't like that energy. And if it's you in that energy, then that's really messed up, right? So it could really have you confused. Look, as soon as I'm talking about that, look what this card says, confusion, right? So some of you, it has to do with a situation that brings balance into your life, or has to do with your home. Let's do oracle cards first. And you guys, don't be scared to talk in the chat. It's one of the main reasons I like to get on here, is to connect. And you know, I know it's early, people are at work. I kind of wanted to get in and catch lunchtime vibes, but it is a little early. I couldn't just sleep in today. I got up early. I couldn't sleep. All right. But I am feeling good, or feel better, so that's good. I'm gonna get a nice good workout, and it's nice out where I live. When I say that, I feel like right now it's like a 30-minute walk. It is better than nothing after I'm done with this. Stay on top of the fitness game, right? As much as I can. I'm trying to keep up. Like, chemo is only letting me do but so much. You guys, don't be scared to say hey. I don't know how many we have here, but 9. Like, subscribe. All right, messages we have for the collective. Messages we have for the collective. Messages we have for the collective. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, please help me provide Scorpio, Sun, and Rising with any messages you would like for them to receive. Also protect us with your white light of protection through the tarot. Archangel Michael, please block any negative energy being sent our way. Send it back into the universe, into nothingness. Amen. Fate, divine intervention. All right, so there could be a situation that kind of feels like a bit of an explosion here. When this card comes out, this is, you know, it's a lot, right? There's lightning. That tree is on fire, right? Lightning has struck down, right? There is some significant change happening, and this is by divine intervention. As soon as I'm saying that, you hear the siren, so confirmation. Cash App, baby. You make it on my Cash App or Venmo if you're interested in a reading. So, with that happening together, hey, what's up, love? I feel like that's confirmation, right? So divine intervention, it could be because there's something like explosive happening here. Like this is an emergency, right? If something doesn't change, maybe it's like spirit saying, wake the fuck up, Scorpio. You've been getting messages in dreams. Like pay attention to your dreams if you've been dreaming about somebody specifically or a situation. There's something that spirit is really trying to get through to you in regards to something that has to do with the dream space and this situation currently. Freedom, opportunities. So you're going to be blessed with an opportunity too coming in here that's going to really help you feel freed in a sense, right? So if you've been feeling stagnant, if you've been feeling like things haven't been going your way or blocked, whatever this might be, could be creative blockage. There's some kind of opportunity here that does bring some type of freedom. It could be even physical freedom, like the ability to travel, some type of work where you're traveling, or just the ability to travel more if that's what you're trying to do. Because I do feel like with this card, she's like, there's a leap of faith, there's something here, but there's this energy of feeling more free, right? Or feeling like there's a level of freedom attached to something here. I just heard wake up call. For some of you, this is a major wake up call in some regard. Yeah, there's some type of past suffering that could be an air sign here. It puts you through Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but this could just be clarity, right? This past suffering, understanding, clarity, getting it, right? Like finally getting it here, like taking a leap of faith, right? This is all creating tensions of self-love, not sabotage, okay? For some of you, you've definitely got some type of energy here. As soon as you get this energy, right, like this stability, harmony, flow thing going on within yourself, where there's serious attraction here coming in. So if you're single, or if you're getting out of a situation, you're going through a breakup, you know, again, it could be like divine intervention, you know, but there's some type of serious attraction here going on. Somebody does feel guilty for sabotaging something, whether it's you or somebody connected to you, Scorpio. That energy is there. But you have wish fulfillment coming in and the courage to change, right? So for some of you, this isn't easy. Whatever this is, it's stepping out of a comfort zone, but connected to it is that wish fulfillment. You know, and I talked about it in a reading. You know, I'm transparent with you guys. Morning, buenos dias, good morning. You make a payment on my Venmo or Cash App, and that information should be in the description box below, loves, if you're interested in a reading, and put the question in the chat. You know, I was talking about going through like a sudden breakup that's out of nowhere, right? You know, my personal relationship that I've been in, I've seen the red flags. It's been hot and cold. You know, I'm no dummy. I'm at an age where it's like, okay, like I'm really laid back and easy to be involved with, but I get taken advantage of because of that. And so, you know, I ended up in a situation where I ended up being a dummy, and it hurt, and you know, having my heart broken and stuff. And so I get it there, but I feel like, again, this person, for some of you, if you're kind of in a similar situation, it's divine intervention, right? Things being revealed to you. There's a lot of regret here connected to something, whether it's you or a person you're connected to, because remember, energies can be interchangeable. It's the energy of like, I wish, you know, I trust my intuition. I know better. You know, when I see this feminine energy, this is that energy of I should have listened to my intuition. I should have known better here in a situation, right? But sometimes it's just, again, things being exposed for a reason. This is divine intervention. Again, there's a reason, right? There's some type of direction that you're supposed to be going in, Scorpio. that requires change, and change isn't comfortable, you know, leaving the familiar. If the familiar is this pain, right, it's having to understand that, you know, I mean, love and that type of thing shouldn't be painful anyway. It should be, you know, something that adds to your life and is something that is positive and feels good. I know not everything is always perfect. Life isn't perfect. People aren't perfect, but it should also add more happiness than not to your life, right? So what's up, Melissa? Thank you for the $10. Let me know what your question is. The $10. Let me know what your question is. I'm just going to keep going until you do. Intervention. When that shit happens, it's like, bam. Right? Divine intervention. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So with the Six of Cups, you know, there's still this reminiscing about the I get it, like the past. There's somebody here reminiscing. I feel like it's Scorpio energy. Like I invested time here in a situation. Romanticizing the past, thinking about the good times, not understanding like what happened here, what went wrong. Kind of replaying this energy in your head. I feel like some of you could be in this energy right now, really. You could have been dealing with the King of Pentacles with the King of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the King of Pentacles. But also remember that this is like a time for you to, you know, step into more of a successful time, you know, affirming things, like stepping out of the heartbreak of a situation and affirming more of like what it is that you want and goals, and having the courage to change whatever it is, like having the courage to change, to step away from situations, even if you feel like you've invested a certain amount of time and it sucks, you know, it's like, well, you know, I've spent so many months with this person and I feel like I care a great deal. I don't want to throw this, you know, time away in a situation. But if it's a situation where you're being shown that it's not worth it, you know, it's time to step away, right? So, you know, I'm not saying don't work with a situation where there is potential, but if there isn't potential and you're continuing to be hit, you know, with bumps in the road, with it not moving in a certain direction or a positive direction, then I mean, what other choice do you have, right? So just a general, okay. It's okay. You know, Karen, people suck, period. But honestly, I think this person couldn't handle the realness of what I have going on. They're far away. They probably have something easier. They don't have to deal with, oh, somebody being sick. And it's sad, but it's probably the realness, you know, of the whole thing. The person couldn't even give me closure on the phone after spending almost a week with me. You know, it was just very bizarre. But I think it is, I don't want to get teary-eyed talking about it because it's just kind of really fucked up. But I think they got caught. They were doing their thing there and got caught. And then, you know, when it comes down to it, it's too much. It's, you know, they weren't feeling it because I wasn't, you know, fun time Lindsay. You know, I'm Lindsay, it's real life. I'm going through chemo and, you know, it's, for some people, especially around my age or a little bit older, he's 46. It could even be like a midlife crisis weird thing. Like, you know, maybe he's having to face how old he is and looking at me going through this is a lot. You never know. Like, I've kind of tried to play it like through my mind and try to make excuses for something that I feel like probably isn't excusable. But, you know, it is what it is. Some people just, you know, you learn when you go through things who's going to really be there for you and who's not. And, you know, apparently I've learned. So I don't think it's male menopause. I think it's serious narcissistic jerk behavior. Maybe it is male menopause. I don't know. I'm sorry to all the men. I'm not knocking men. I know there are good men out there. I'm not saying that he wasn't a good person, but he couldn't handle, I think, the realness of what's going on in my life. And I don't know if, I think honestly, I do know that he's also a commitment phobe. So I don't know, me being open about our relationship probably freaked him out too, I guess. I don't know. There's other shit going on. I'm not an idiot. Shit went down. I'm just not going to talk about it on YouTube. I don't need to give it that much energy. It just sucks, right? That I'm going through chemo and having to deal with some bullshit like that. I couldn't see myself not being by somebody, you know what I mean? Standing by somebody, you know, but people are different. You know, women are more emotional. And that's just a fact. I don't think it's a women-man thing. I think it's a person thing, a people thing, where your heart's truly at, what you care about, who you care about, you know. Shit, I need to shut up and get to it. All right, yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Life is not all about me. I get it. All right. So we're going to just do general energy, mini reading. Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, please help me provide. Any messages? Hold on. For Melly. Okay. So we've got the King of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Nine of Pentacles coming out. To me, there's a successful time in regards to money. Trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Have patience. Consider carefully what you want, though, before acting. Enjoy life. Enjoy life's luxuries. You're going to be able to. Spirit is saying also spend some time alone right now, but there's going to be some, either if you've been thinking about successful self-employment, or it just could be the energy of just being successful, being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, excuse me. There's going to be an opportunity offered to you, and Spirit is saying confidently accept the offer. Like this is the universe saying to you, you deserve this. It's time to take this, you know. Even if it's something like you feel like, I don't know what this offer, why you might feel off about it, but the number 2 could be significant, but this is why we also have the High Priestess here, and Spirit saying to trust your intuition. Let's see. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation is coming here. You know, you've got the 6 of Swords. So if you feel like things have been stressful, you could even be able to go on vacation, take time out. But this is also kind of, you know, relaxing, moving away from chaos, doing whatever you have to do, even if it's like a day in the park, right? But it is things looking better. If you've been stressed out, if you feel like things have been chaotic here, and this could also be like a state of mind as well, right? So, let's see. Three of Swords. There's something here that's caused you. It could have been a third-party situation. There's Aquarius energy here, or the date, the 17th, could be significant. That's caused you some type of sadness. And it doesn't have to be, again, with a person or situation. But it is Spirit saying, you know, you could need to take a vacation or time out, take some time to heal. I don't know if this means like in the thought process, like they're in the mind, right? I feel like it's more of like some type of like doing something that's going to get you out of your head, whether it's a vacation, taking a time out, doing something. There's a need to forgive yourself in a situation and others, right? You know, forgive yourself for situations, and I get it. I get that too, right? You know, it's like you get into a situation and then afterwards there's all this like, you know, self like you know, like I should have known better, or I regret not listening to my intuition, or what's wrong with me, why didn't I, or why am I not good enough. There's all this energy, you know, or you know, forgiving yourself for, you know, moving in a direction where you felt like there was a third party and you did it anyway, or moving in a direction where there was heartbreak and you did it anyway, or just forgiving yourself for the heartbreak period. I feel like it's going to be super, super important, but you do have good stuff coming in money wise. Like my stomach is just sick today, the way the person that I've been dealing with handled it. But you know, it is what it is. Like people will show you who they are, and the times, look, a trail, they'll show you who they are, and it's usually when you're going through the worst time, right? Like people will, when it's easy, it's okay to be around, but when you go through hard times, people will show you who they are, for sure. Mind, body, and soul energy is super, super important. Whatever this is, this three, whatever you've been disappointed about with this Three of Swords energy, Spirit is saying really take a time, especially within your home, make it that sacred space. But I feel like it has to do with home and, you know, mind, body, and soul, right? But that's good energy. Let's see, what else do we have? Six of Wands. So you do have a connection here. This could be somebody that possibly either you had some type of connection with in the past. Either way, somebody kind of left somebody behind, whether it was you or this person. It could be a past person coming back, earth sign energy, fire energy. And then we have the Four of Wands, where there's potential for maybe even like moving in together, taking things to a higher level of commitment coming into your energy as well. So I hope that that answer was helpful. I'm going to read the chat and see. Let me know in the comments. I couldn't do that to someone either. I don't get it, you know. But you know, everybody's different. Everybody deals with stuff different. It was just not, it's too hard for some people to deal with stuff like that. I hope that was helpful. No, I'm so sorry. So that's definitely where the sadness is coming through with the Three of Swords and needing to move away from the chaos. What's up, Karen? And you just have to get yourself out of that mental space, right? Pull yourself out of that sadness, that depression, that whatever it is, the loss, right? The ex-husband did leave for a third party. Ugh, okay. You know, what people don't understand truly, though, when Scorpios are done, we're done. Done, 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 done. You got, it takes a lot for us to get there, but once we're there, man, we are there. You're welcome. You're ready. Look, the Queen of Cups wanted to come out. You're ready for, you know, a relationship. You're ready to be open in that sense. Good to see you. What's up? Much love. What's up? What's up? I'm doing $10 mini readings, Karen. I don't think you sent any questions. You sent a Cash App, but you didn't send any questions. You gotta send me a question so I know what we're reading for. Let's do a question. Let's do, while we're waiting on Karen's question, will Lindsay find new love? You go, oops, will Elle find new love? You guys, you already know my name anyway, some of you. Right. I'm too sweet and I hate being walked all over because of it. I got the Star card. So maybe with an Aquarius, or this is just the energy of, you know, being hopeful and optimistic about finding new love in my life. We'll see. We will see. Maybe it's somebody famous, right? You never know. We got a celebrity here. I'm just kidding. Leveling up. I'm just kidding. Y'all, I'm just being a dick. I am. Alright. Am I empathetic? Are you? Is that the question that you're asking for your $10 question? Are you empathetic? I already know that you're empathetic. That's not your question, Karen. It's not fair. So we've got the Lovers card coming out with the Nine of Swords. Learning something about a situation possibly where you feel like there's competition. There's anxiety here in a situation. There could be, yeah, we've got the Three of Swords here. Definitely a third party situation. I mean, that's been coming out all day. So there's definitely a third party situation going on for some of you or for someone that's caused a lot of anxiety and stress, drama. Open your eyes, there's something more going on. And it's like, I feel like whoever this is for, Spirit is just like, come on now. You know what's up here. For some of you, there's somebody plotted something here in a situation. Everybody plotted against you failed here in a situation, or it will be. And then looking at your pictures makes me jealous. There's somebody that looks at you that is extremely jealous, and Spirit wants you to take your power back also in some regard. Yeah. Okay, see a dog trainer nearby then. Is that your question? I'm still confused about what your question is, Karen. Please put it in the comments. All right, so trust. I trust my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And then courage. I find the inner strength to face the fear with confidence. So again, trusting your intuition. These are both purple, that blue purple energy, third eye chakra energy, you know, having the courage to face fear with confidence in a situation here where you've been scared to see the truth here for some of you, because this is definitely, you know, trusting your inner voice, trusting that you're being guided in a certain way. There's a lot of regret, but I feel like for some of you, it's like more like whatever's being exposed, you need to forgive yourself. You need to forgive yourself, right? You know, a lot of Scorpios just want to see the best in people, or we do. We want to see the best in people. We see the potential in people, unfortunately. And we're also loyal to a fault. So it's like, I feel like that's for some of you. Forgive yourself with that energy. Temperance, divine protection too. So understand too, with Temperance showing up, there could be reconciliation. So there could be a comeback around here with this situation in particular. Now what you do with it, I don't know, but this is also right now for your protection, right? So whatever the separation is, this is divine protection, I feel like, for you in the situation. Could you send me your questions, Karen? A dog trainer. Judgment. Karma's about to be on somebody's ass anyway in a situation. Maybe this is karma in a situation, right? Sometimes Scorpio, I tell you, like if it's a Scorpio energy that I'm talking about, a lot of times, since you do represent transformation and change, and I hate this because I've experienced it so many times in my life, like you go into a situation and that's exactly what you do. You bring the transformation and change in the situation. And here it is. There's karma. This also is, you know, Spirit saying destroying the power of enemies and humiliating them too. So it's karma here being protected in a situation where there might have been something hidden here that maybe you weren't aware of. This is also something coming out that, you know, it says God hidden in the darkness. So, you know, something coming out where there might be a little bit of humility here in a situation where somebody was trying to get you caught up in a situation or just hurt you. It can be a donation. You just don't have a question. I'm going to say, do we see a dog trainer? And are you empathetic? You know, some people just will just try to straight up break your spirit. You know, and that's like a narcissistic trait, right? Somebody that just wants to break your spirit because it's like they get off on it or they feel better. It makes them feel like more of a person too. So be careful, especially like, I don't know, with this energy here, I feel like, you know, it is being protected in a sense, but it's having the courage and inner strength to face whatever fear this is with confidence, like trusting your intuition. If you feel like something like this is going on, looking at your pictures makes me jealous. It does make me feel like there's, for some reason, a jealous energy surrounding you or something in a situation, and Spirit really wanting you to focus on mind, body, and soul energy and taking your power back. All right, so let's see, dog trainer. Okay, so you need to release some kind of resentment here in regards to like the way you're thinking about a dog trainer right now. You're angry or frustrated with something you've already experienced. Let that go. Will we find a dog trainer for Karen? Yes. And this is going to be somebody that you can work with. It might be more towards Virgo season. This could even be literally somebody that you work with that connects you to this person's energy. What other messages do we have for Karen? There's some things that may simply just no longer serve you right now too, just energetically. That's like needing to do a clearing. Because there's delays, possibly because of some type of energetic clearing that needs to happen. They're not bad. You're still kind of moving away from chaos in this sense, but it's like you're experiencing more internally than externally right now, and then like because there's a cycle that's just been slowed down, and it has to do with some of the internal stuff. Morning Star was actually advising the host I don't want to be blocked for reading in her chat. Nobody blocked anybody. Oh, it's playing with the pit bull rough next door. There's also something coming out about Spirit wanting you to it has to do with goals and life paths, relationships, like things you've already been kind of like really, really focusing on and are trying to find the inner light, I guess, per se. It's like it's time to come out of like, there needs to be forward movement with some of those decisions. And I feel like you feel frustrated because maybe there was financial difficulty or you're worried about it, but it's like, you know, just stay focused, be responsible. There's been disappointment that caused you some kind of stress, I feel like, but just be careful of being like stuck in this negative mindset because it can make it worse for you. Like when you get stuck in that. It's like animals sense it too. You know what I mean? They pick up on your energy. For some of you, don't give up on what you're doing here financially. Your gains might be modest right now, and it's frustrating. It might be frustrating for you. Be satisfied with your accomplishments and feel like you know, like pat yourself on the back for a job well done, whatever this is. There's something that just feels like it's just not happening fast enough. There's a lot of internal work right now, I feel like, especially with wands, things that you're passionate about or have been, that needs to be done here. also in a situation, a romantic situation where I feel like you've either been impulsive or want to be impulsive. Spirit is also saying could be involving a Gemini or Pisces, Aries, heavy Aries energy, to kind of take it slow. Like there's no race to the finish line here. Like moving or trying to move too quick here in this situation isn't going to work out. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm gonna clear the deck or clear the table and start a new topic really quick. For anybody that's just tuning in, I'm doing $10 mini readings if you're interested in just a collective check-in while I'm feeling good, feeling into it. I got up early today and I couldn't sleep, so I started a little early. I couldn't sleep well. On top of like the chemo, your girl's been going through some emotional drama. So I need to get on here and be of service and connect. You got my number? Do I? Who are we talking to? Not me. I had a lot of, for me, I guess, do you guys want to just chat for a minute until we like figure out what we want to talk about? Topic? Anything? Sending me emotional support. Oh, thanks, Karen. You're sweet. Sending you emotional support. All of you. Anybody that needs emotional support right now. Lots of love. Lots of love and light. Not everybody's bad in the world. Not everybody's not nice. I just feel really vulnerable today and raw, y'all. It's it's one of those things that you have to feel and embrace, though. The 4 is also 22 and 4. I'm missing all the good stuff in the chat. Venus retrograde is definitely messing with us. It's messing with me. I've been so emotional. Then this stuff hit me. You know, I feel vulnerable. I feel super vulnerable right now. But I know it's where I'm coming from a place for. Like, I was, nervous about seeing my partner, ex-partner, I guess, again, because I hadn't seen him since my surgery and since I started chemo. So I was already really nervous, about, like, being accepted with, what I was going through. Am I going to be accepted or am I going to be rejected, right? And so it was kind of like, not a self-fulfilling prophecy, but it didn't end up feeling good, that's for sure. So I don't know what's going on, if it's retrograde craziness or just craziness, but my lessons in life right now I'm learning are just like detachment. Learning how to like appreciate the moment and detach no matter what. Not take things personally when people are shitty. It's good to feel emotional and vulnerable though. That's the part that sucks. It's like never stop feeling emotional and vulnerable. Like some people can't do it, you know? Like that was also the thing. Like my person, it took them 8 months to even say that they love me, and like right after they did that, it's like they've kind of just fallen off too. So it's like some people can't, they shut down. They can't be emotional. They can't be vulnerable. It's too scary. So don't turn into that person. It's easier said than done. There's a situation that some of you are neglecting your intuition. The High Priestess is coming out in reverse. You're in a process right now where you're basically manifesting spiritual fulfillment and well-being, but there's some things that you're not seeing because you're so overburdened. It feels like it could be even through Cancer season. I mean, it could have been even through Cancer season. Excuse me, we're moving into, this is what Cancer season was like for you. Just feeling overburdened, a lot of pressure, feeling pressured in a situation. Maybe somebody's been feeling pressured in a situation, but you know, here's this maybe energy. I feel indecisive. There's also the need here too, if you've been like procrastinating when it comes to like taking that yoga class or doing something here, there's some type of hobby or painting or doing something that makes you, it feeds some type of creative energy that is really going to be helpful for even like maintaining some type of like dominance over this stuff that's been stressing you out, right? Like releasing this energy, somebody.